Hey guys, we haven't filmed that much during our first week back in at home, but we've been home for 6 days now with our lovely baby girl, and we're just sort of getting used to everything, getting some new things for her. And one of the new things that we got is this Sleepyhead Deluxe Plus. In the US, you may have heard of Docatot. It's the same company. From Sweden, but in Europe it's called Sleepyhead, and they sent us this one. They call it like a nest or a pod. So it's just like this big pillow, basically, with, as you can see, with sides. We put like a little blanket here so that if she spits up, that we don't have to wash this cover every time, although you can wash it. And kids just seem to really like to sleep in these things. Of course, you have to be careful. They recommend that you always supervise the baby, because of course if you're up on any surface, like she's on the table, it could be a bit dangerous. We know that she can't roll over yet, but you got to be really careful. But yeah, she's been loving it so far. She sleeps really well in different places, you know, during the day. Mom is cooking at the moment. I was just teaching English on Skype.
Yeah, and it's very convenient to put her here, and so I was able to look at her.
Yeah, you can see her the whole time. Yeah.
It was nice. And also John is doing a really great job with her with gymnastic with sport.
Yeah, we stretch out her legs a little bit, and
put her on tummy.
Yeah, and we do tummy time, and on here it's really nice, tummy time, because you can just set them up on the top here, and of course you have to watch them the whole time, but they can practice working on their neck muscles and all that good stuff. So we will leave links to the Sleepyhead website in the description, and also to Docatot if you're in the US. And so far we really like it, and we recommend it.
Yeah, and it's crazy because she loves it more than her own bed. And
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, for some reason she doesn't like her bed very much. So she has to be really tired to get to put her in there and leave her there. But even if she's a little bit like restless, sometimes if we put her in this Sleepyhead pod, then she'll calm down and fall asleep. So it's very nice. How are you feeling?
I feel great. It's still hard to believe that I became a mother.
Yeah.
She's my daughter.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are learning, and I'm so grateful that you're a wonderful father. You do everything what I do, except breastfeeding, but at the same time I can store some milk.
Yeah, pump some milk and leave it for us.
Yeah, and I did it twice already. First time when I was going. When I went to do some documents for her.
So that was the second time, I think. Oh, maybe it was first, yeah.
And second time when I went to the hospital to remove my
stitches.
Yeah,
after the C-section.
Yeah. So it was really nice. Like John, he's a wonderful father. He does everything, and yeah. I
try to help, but at night I usually sleep through the night. So I feel bad because like last night it was up like. I think every 2 hours.
Yeah, but
feeding.
It's more like exception. You still wake up and you change her, and then I feed her. So I think we make a good team together.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to I don't know, to be a family of 3, and everything is good with us. Everything is good with my health. I don't feel much pain anymore. And what else? We are doing documents for Evita. I'm doing Russian documents. I do Russian documents. Yeah.
I'm doing them. Yeah.
I'm doing them, and John is.
I'm preparing to do all the Canadian ones. We're going to do them all at once, but with a Canadian citizen being born abroad, we need to get. First, well, it's you can do it at the same time, but it's called a certificate of Canadian citizenship and also a passport. So before you get the certificate, you can apply for a limited validity passport. So that's good for just 2 years for a baby before they get their certificate of citizenship. So we're going to do that all at once. But in order to apply for the citizenship certificate, we need a Russian passport first. So yeah, one thing at a time. But we'll apply for that very soon. We're still waiting for other Russian documents to be ready, but we have the birth certificate. It's pretty interesting, you know. It's kind of weird, to be honest, that our baby was born, and my baby, as a Canadian, right, is born in a hospital that was built in the Soviet Union, here in Moscow, Russia. You know, things have changed a lot since we were born in 1989, right?
From mother who was born in Soviet Union also.
Right, exactly, yeah. Like when we were born, you know, you were born in the Soviet Union, I don't think I would have been able to come visit you very easily.
Yeah, probably.
But now we can be together here, and yeah, it's very exciting, very wonderful, and Eva is super positive. I'm very impressed, you know. At night she wakes up in the middle of the night and she's still so happy and positive, and she told me that the first time somebody's come to the door. The first night when we had Evita with us overnight, because I think we showed you that some nights they were taking her away. The first 2 nights I think they took her because she was on the phototherapy thing, the therapy thing that they were doing for her skin. But then on the 3rd night they let her stay with us. And I remember Eva was woken up, of course, by her crying the first time, and she was like annoyed, you know. You have this feeling like, oh, I want to sleep, you know, this sucks. But she immediately said, like, no, you know, this is gonna happen every day, every night, and I can't have this attitude, you know. It's not gonna be nice for me or for Evita. So she immediately. Yeah, that's what I mean for you. Yeah. And for me it was fine. I was sleeping, I think. So
no, you woke up also.
I woke up too, yeah. And she just changed her attitude, and since then she's, you know, just been positive about it every time. And I wake up in the morning and sometimes in the middle of the night, and I hear her talking to Evita and feeding her, and she's so nice, so positive, even though I know that she's really tired. And that's an amazing example, and I'm sure that it will make a difference, you know, for you and for her.
It was a conscious decision.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think it's nice to just decide in your head from the beginning what do you want. I mean, from this life, if you want a baby, you just need to be happy that you have a baby. So I'm very happy, and also we wanted to share this thing about temperature here in Russia. That
yeah. That's ridiculous.
Now it's spring, but still we have central heating, so we can't influence.
Yeah, you can't really change the heat. So like you just have these like radiators that just have hot water in them. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I can show you. So, and these are sort of like more modern ones. They've been in this apartment for 20 years. But all you can do is turn the hot water on or off. Even if you turn it off, the pipes are still super hot. So in our apartment, like if you close all the windows and have all the heat on, I think it will be close to 30 degrees Celsius, definitely.
It's crazy. And Russians, they love this temperature. I mean, in general.
It's insane to me, really.
Some of them, they're afraid of opening the windows because of the skvozняк. We have this word. I don't know.
It basically means like air, like a draft, like when air blows through like one window or door and out another. So you have this like draft going through a room. They're afraid of that. They think it will make you sick, no matter what the temperature is. Even if it's 40 degrees outside, they will still worry about that. A lot of people, including my mother-in-law, so Eva's mom, which is difficult for us because we're trying to bring down the temperature. Because if you read any pediatric documents and guidelines, recommendations, they say, you know, it should be from 16 to 20 degrees max, and like 18 would be ideal for a baby to sleep. But here, like, even though we're trying, we always have the window open in our bedroom, and we're also trying to bring the humidity up. It's like 25% because it's so hot here inside, even though outside it's like freezing, like 0 degrees today. We just brought the humidity up to 47. Today was the max. We have a humidifier, and the temperature in the room, the lowest I've seen, I think, is like 22.1. So even for me, like in Canada, if it was 22 degrees in our house, that would just be like hot for me. I know like some people put like 21, and it's like, wow, that's like so warm when you go visit them. But you kind of get used to it here in Russia, that it's so hot in all the buildings. And that includes, like, even though like international recommendations, even official Russian recommendations recommend the temperature be much lower, even in hospitals in Russia, it's the same. It's like 26 degrees
Or
where the babies
kindergarten.
are, or kindergarten, or
Schools.
like when you went to do all the documents, like the passport and stuff, is like so hot. It's like 28 degrees or something in this government building, and it's insane. They waste so much energy, you know, on keeping everything so hot, and it's not good for your health to have all the windows open in such a hot room. So we're trying to fight that, but it'll definitely be easier when we just leave Russia. But yeah, or if we were in like a private house where we had our own heating, we could control. But here, it's really hard to control. You can get these I don't know, temperature regulators you can put on the radiators. That should make it a bit better. But when I lived in Kyiv, for example, I turned off every single heater in the apartment and opened the windows all the time, and it was still hot. Because all the other apartments are hot, like on every side. Like we have windows to the outside on each side, like 2 sides of our apartment. But of course, from to the left, to the right, up and down, they're really hot. So it's hard to change the temperature. And we'll definitely film other videos about how freaking hot it is in Russia.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know about any other country that's like that, except for other former Soviet Union countries like Ukraine, and I'm sure Belarus, maybe Kazakhstan. But tell us what it's like in your country.
Yeah,
what's a
what's
normal
the-
room temperature for you? But it's crazy here.
This is the next day, and again, Evita is sleeping in this
Sleepyhead.
sleepyhead,
Pod.
pod. And John and I, we wanted to share a new, I don't know, life hack, how we are preparing dinners.
Yeah, it's
No.
there's a bunch of companies. There's a lot of competition here in Moscow. There's companies that they'll send you recipes for the meals that you are going to eat that week. We've just been getting dinners, and they send you all the ingredients that you need. So we've just been trying them out because all of these companies give you a big discount to try them out. But this company that we're trying right now has like everything ready. Like the potato is already cooked and it's just vacuum sealed in this bag. There's like carrot, pumpkin. Then this is what do they call those? Sesame seeds. Anyways, all these different ingredients. They even mixed onion and ginger and garlic together, and then they have the sauce. And I guess that this turkey is even already pre-cut. Anyways, so you put it all together, and this is going to be, what's it called? Japanese vegetable curry with turkey.
Yeah,
So?
it should be like that.
Yeah, it should look like that. So we'll show you when it's done, but it's pretty cool. We just got 5 dinners from this company, so we're very. It's fun, really. It's fun. We did 3 from another company before, and the portions are big, and it's a little bit more expensive than buying groceries at the store, but still, like you just imagine all the things you save time on. You don't have to worry about figuring out a recipe. You don't have to go to the store and figure out, like, try to find everything that you need. And then, of course, a lot of times you're going to have more than you need for different things. And yeah, and you don't have to go to the store at all. So it's delivered right to your place. So it's nice. And this is the finished product. Pretty good. I think, like, from start to finish, it probably took us like less than 20 minutes, and we've already washed almost all the dishes. And that's kind of what it's supposed to look like. It's pretty close, I would say, except they have pretty big pieces of turkey there, but I cut them all up so that it would be more convenient to eat. I have this theory that Evita likes it when she likes to hear my heartbeat, or anybody's heartbeat probably. But she was a little bit fussy. We just changed her diaper, and I just put it right on my chest and laid back, and she fell asleep like within 10 seconds. And I think that it must be. That's my theory, at least, that it's calming to her. So she's been sleeping on my chest for like probably 20 minutes now, at least. And she's barely even moving. Yeah, she's so cute. And we were just talking about how it's weird because, like, when babies are so small, there's this, you feel like they grow really fast, because they kind of do. But at the same time, I think about the fact that in 2 years, for example, she's still going to be pretty small. She's still going to be like a baby, right? A 2-year-old. Well, maybe baby is a little bit of a stretch, but an infant, right? And she might grow for like 20 more years. So it's kind of weird because she like kind of grows slow and fast at the same time. But we're just sort of trying to get used to everything. I wouldn't say it's like hard to believe, but it is hard to get used to the fact that now we have a daughter, you know? Like sometimes I don't forget, but like I almost forget. Like, oh yeah, I should probably check on her, make sure everything's okay or whatever. And sometimes like I sort of like, you know, I don't forget, but like you get used to your little baby when you're holding her, and then you know you sleep all night, and then in the morning it's like you start all over again or something. You have to like sort of get used to her again, and she probably changes overnight. You know, so many things are changing in her little body right now. But yeah, just lots of good memories. Trying to enjoy everything we have while it lasts. Life goes really fast, I think.
And she smells like a pancake with a sugar powder.
Powdered sugar, yeah.
Powdered sugar.
Yeah, that's one thing. We just filmed in Russian as well, but that's one thing I wanted to just say for the record is that Eva calls Evita, she says that she smells like a pancake with powdered sugar, like multiple times a day.
Or maybe not a pancake, crepe.
Crepe, yeah. Russian pancakes or French pancakes are like the same as Russian pancakes, crepes, right? Yeah, really thin. But yeah, she does smell really good. We haven't washed her fully yet because her umbilical cord's still attached. We're at 13 days today. Tomorrow will be her 2-week birthday. And we still got the umbilical cord on, so we're keeping her dry as much as we can. Yep. Wonderful, wonderful little girl.
Data's girl.
I might as well say now as well, we've gotten so many awesome comments and messages. Thank you guys so much for your support, for your love, for your congratulations and kind words. And yeah, it's an interesting period. So many things going on. Life still continues. I gotta work and make videos and things, but we also have this little girl. Right, she's got a great mom. She does a lot more than I do, that's for sure.
No, I disagree.
Yeah,
I think we share everything with Evita too.
Yeah.
And this is one of the not nicest, but this is one of the important things, or it's one of the nicest things that we are partners, not just in our marriage or in traveling or in our dreams. We are partners in with our daughter and
parenthood.
Huh?
In parenthood.
In parenthood, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's nice. It's so nice that that I don't have to go to work from 9 to 5. You know, I teach them English right now, so you know, maximum like the other day I was supposed to have 4 lessons. But yeah, usually 1 or 2. So it's nice that I can be home like most of the time, and you know, if you need help, I can help you, and you can see her all day. It would suck if I worked a 9 to 5 in Moscow. I would probably be only home like for a few hours in the evening.
Yeah, maybe
before I had to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So it's cool that we can spend so much time together. We're gonna get traveling soon.
As
soon as we can, but we have to still wait on all these documents. But another month or so, everything should be ready for at least for a Russian passport, so we could travel to some places. Yeah, that's one thing that a lot of people say is that you gotta get in as much traveling as you can before your kid's 2 or whatever the age is, when you can fly like for free or almost for free when your kid's under 2, or is it 2? Do you remember?
I think so.
It depends on the airline maybe, but yeah, and before they start having their own opinions about where they want to go and what they want to do, at least before they can tell you. Yeah.
It's true.
We got some travel plans in mind. And it'll be nice to finally have the rest of our family meet Evita in Canada. They're all really supportive, writing messages, and really happy when we send them pictures. And Yeah, her great grandparents and grandparents and aunts and uncles. She's got a big family.
Yeah.
Big family.
And they all are very supportive and very loving.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be pumped. Who knows, maybe one of them will come visit us before we get to them, but this summer we should go to Canada.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think her poses and expressions are so funny. It's like she's just chilling on the beach right now. She just pooped in her sleep and she's like drunk, she's spitting out milk. She just pooped in her sleep and I changed her diaper and she's still sleeping. So funny. You're so yummy. Mm-hmm.